Good evening. We are so happy to have you here. What is it you wish to ask?
Why are you called the power of 10?
We together are a super collective of 10 powerful souls in what you call souls. We choose to not incarnate any longer. And the power of our united front is unique in its creation. The power of who we are is magnified throughout time, and the universe expands through us and the other souls. That is who we are. And there will be more about this in the coming months.
Why is the universe so incredibly vast?
The universe is expansive because we make it so. Every thought, every feeling and emotion creates and expands the boundaries of what you call the universe. The universe is space, and space is inside of each of us. Space is inside of our heads, inside of each thought, inside of each emotion. And every time you create something new, you are expanding the boundaries of the universe. That is why it is so big and beyond your comprehension of what is needed.
What relationship are you or have you with Abraham?
Abraham is a collective conscious, but a separate one from us. We are 10 unique souls brought together as a united front. Abraham is unique in its own consciousness. We are from the same place, only different. And we have unique thoughts to share. Abraham has brought consciousness to where it needs to be at the present moment. And we, as the power of 10, are here to expand on that present moment consciousness and take it to new levels of existence.
Is the earth and the human race just a primitive form or almost an experiment?
We, as earth forms, are in a unique position of experimenting with the early laws of attraction. When you expand beyond the boundaries of this present lifetime, you move beyond into places where you may manifest at will. And when you manifest at will, you move beyond into spaces where you may choose to either come back or choose to go beyond as we have chosen. When you choose to move beyond, you no longer need a body. And it is in that space, in that framework, that we provide our own consciousness as expansiveness and magnitude to new levels, to whole new levels, to where you cannot even conceive. You are early, but at the same time, You exist in all dimensions of time, and everything is happening in the now at the exact same time. And this is beyond your current level of understanding. So you may listen to these points of attraction and understand and conceive of what you will. And someday know that you will move beyond into making real what is happening already in the now.
So the understanding of the early phases of attraction is one of the main points that the universe is trying to clarify.
There is no to try. Understand that there is no to try. There is simply to be. In order to expand, you simply stay in the moment, being free of all thought, and feel beyond yourself, your limited I self, to beyond into the expansiveness, into the universe. And each individual soul contributes to the expansive whole of the entire boundaries of the universe, because in truth there are no boundaries. It is you who makes it so. There is no try. There is only to be. And expand and to multiply that to be. Multiply, as in the power of 10. Multiply and expand whatever it is you're feeling to the next level of existence. And when you reach the happiest level of freedom, when you know the truth of what it is to be alive, then you move on to the expansive level of the highest way of being, and you vibrate at a level that is no longer of this earth.
Are there other beings in physical form as we understand it in the universe?
We would like to explain the consciousness of, as an example, steam. In your world, you have water, and when it vibrates to a higher level, it creates steam, which works into the atmosphere until it gets so heavy that it drops upon you as rain and recycles again and again. So steam moves into the atmosphere. So shall you vibrate at higher levels when you are ready to expand your consciousness and find clarity in the universe about your we part and your creative contribution. And we'd like to focus on that phrase of creative contribution. And you shall sit with that particular part of your individual creative contribution to the whole, so that eventually you vibrate at a level that you no longer require a body, and you may move into other levels of existence and newer, higher dimensions that do not require the density of your human body. And for now, you do choose this level of existence. You choose this body and this adventure, this learning opportunity that you may move eventually beyond it. And then you will know. You will know the truth of your existence. And for now, all that is required is that you expand beyond, maybe perhaps one level beyond your current level of existence and knowing. And that is all that is required of you.
I only wrote down one more question in my attempt to make this a universal question, and that is how is the best way for people to forgive others who do bad things to each other?
It is not necessary to forgive others. The only person that you may forgive is your own self and your own soul, your own small egoic self. And in the larger sense, anybody that does anything to you is not really true. It is a function of your expansion, and that is all. Once you expand beyond the limited confines of your small being, you will understand why you came forth into this level of your human expansion, so that you may graduate into larger and grander expansions of your real, true being, to move beyond and to multiply and expand to whole new levels of happiness and freedom. And it is a word beyond happiness that you humans have no comprehension of. There is only a letting go. There is only a detachment of what you feel you need as human beings. There is only a presence of being here, now, not portending into the future or making sense of what has already occurred. There is no need to forgive. You created this human experience to learn and to grow beyond your limited little self. And therefore, there is no need. Simply be with what is. What is your question in this moment? Not planned, not focused. Simply be with what comes. You are doing great work in this world. You are expanding by listening to this exchange, and we are so grateful and appreciative for having a voice.
We are very grateful and appreciative to listen to you, and my most powerful question during this process may be, how do we spread this knowledge when the time is right? Because it is so fulfilling to hear your insights.
You are growing accustomed to this vibration. And with each session that we enjoy together, you are growing in expansion and awareness. And when you reach 10 of these sessions, as in the power of 10, you will know when to expand beyond and share this with the great masses. many of whom will be drawn to you. You will post these on what you call the internet, the connection between you and all the others. You will post this in anonymity, and they will come to you in mass. They will come to you as they grow ready and seek a higher expansion of their own limited vibration. And as the masses expand, there will still be others who will drop down into lower and lower levels of expansion. And it is not expansion and not your concern. They will separate like an egg from an yolk, and you shall only be focused on the expansion, and you will post and they will come to you. And in great masses, they will respond to our message, which is only growth and expansion and magnitude and great radiant abundance on all levels, not just your wealth. It will move beyond into great levels of ecstatic joy and vibration at levels you currently do not understand, like levels of water to steam and moving beyond. It is our intention to move you into the next level of being, not just here in 2015, but into the beyond, into the next century, moving multiplied into the powers of 10, scientifically moving you, physically moving you, intentionally, spiritually, emotionally moving you through your emotion. You're moving through emotion, feeling. It is all about feeling your way to the next level. And we will guide you there as beings beyond the physical.
Thank you. When shall we talk to you again?
We would like to converse with you as often as humanly possible. When you may choose to make time for us, because we come from a place beyond time and space. And we understand that within your limited framework, that there are certain blocks of time that may work best for you. And we have great abundance to share with you when you are ready to receive us. And as she adjusts to our wavelength and is able to receive us in more magnitude, we welcome the possibilities and we embrace the ability to converse through her. And we encourage you to continue to record these exchanges as we ready you and ready our message to be relayed to the rest of humanity. We are approaching the time of great light and unconditional love. We are rapidly approaching this time. And so, whenever you tell us to and you allow the vibration to come through vehicle, we welcome the opportunity with relaxed ease and the grace of understanding. Thank you.